Well, welcome everybody. You know, as I said today in my remarks, you are the best of the best. And it's a pleasure tonight to have a moment with you to honor your achievements and to thank you once again for all the great work you do in your hotels and as you represent the brand. Tonight, the announcing duties are going to be through Anuraag Mullick and our Franchise Advisory Committee. We're going to ask you to line up as we call your names in a few minutes after Anuraag's remarks. To my right, your left, you will come in front of these tables here and the monitors. There'll be DOSs to guide you. And join me over here to my left for a picture. Relative to the pictures, it'll take about a month for you to get them. They come to me, I sign them, my travel schedule permits that, and then we mail them out to you. But you even get an autograph, and it's no extra charge. So I want you to have a good snack tonight, have some cocktails, and once again, I want to thank you for everything you do in representing our brand. We appreciate it. Anuraag?
Good evening, everybody. What a wonderful crowd. Chairman's Awards winners, many congratulations to every one of you. My hat's off to you guys. Really, my hat's off to you. Seriously, in the last 3 years, under such tough circumstances and situations, all of us have had. Many of you have had sleepless nights worrying about your businesses. The economy took such a dive that had not been seen forthcoming. You have dealt with all kinds of issues, all kinds of problems. Guest problems, because we know the guest is always right? Staff problems, OTA issues, you name it, you've done it. Franchise issues, and you have all survived. I know many of you paid your vendors, paid your staff, paid your lenders, but were not able to pay yourself. Very serious situation in the last 3 to 4 years. Fortunately, some parts of the country are now coming back. The revenues are coming back. And we can only hope that that continues and we are not faced with those hardships anymore. On the lighter side, I'm here to tell you, no matter what happens, but when our work is done on this earth, we are all going to heaven. I guarantee you that, and I'll tell you why. Many years ago, I was working at a 500-room luxury hotel in India. It was a newly constructed property, 5 restaurants, 50,000 square feet of meeting room space, 500 rooms. And every weekend, that hotel used to fill up. My title in that hotel was lobby manager. The job of the lobby manager was really guest issue resolution, customer resolution. That was the job. Guests cannot find a parking spot, lobby manager. Guests cannot find guest food coming late on the table in the restaurant, lobby manager. Guests standing at the front desk with a confirmed reservation and the hotel is sold out, lobby manager. Baby's diaper getting wet, lobby manager. You get the picture. On one such weekend, the hotel was like 100% occupied. There were 5 Indian weddings going on in that hotel, and you know what? Each Indian wedding is anywhere from 500 people to 1,500 people, believe me. And the hotel was full, the restaurants were busy, the bars were busy. I think we had probably 5,000 people in that hotel that night. And we were 2 lobby managers on duty that night. Suddenly at 8 o'clock, the lights went out. Now you imagine 2 of us on the floor trying to manage, coordinating it with maintenance and every other department in the hotel, directing people to various places they had to go, and there were no lights, no air conditioning, nothing. We were running with chickens, like chickens with their heads cut off. We were sweating like anything. The power came back after 2 hours. When the power came back, so did our front office manager. Finally, this guy was sitting with his feet back in his office, or with his feet on the table, sipping coffee, or I don't know what the hell he was sipping. And when he came out, there were 2 of us in the lobby. We were ready to kill him. We were about to kill him, and he suddenly took our hands, and he shook our hands, and thanked us for the ordeal that we went through. And he said, "Good job, guys, great job." And then he recited a poem to us. And I'm going to recite that same poem to you today, to you road warriors today. And that is why, and you will know why, all of us are going to heaven when our work is done on this earth. He said, "A man stood at the heavenly gate. His face was charred and old. He stood before the man of fate for admission to the fold. 'What have you done?' St. Peter asked, 'to gain admission here?' 'I've been a hotel manager,' he said, 'sir, for many and many a years.' The heavenly gates swung wide open as St. Peter touched the bell. 'Come in and choose your heart, my son,' he said. 'You've had your share of hell.'" Thank you, guys. So, friends, not to worry. It'll all be good in the end. Thank you once again for coming. And let's begin now. So if you would please, DOSs, we are going to come like here, as Clyde said. We are going to shake your hands. If anybody does not have a medallion, I have some extras here. We're going to call out the names of the properties of the Chairman's Awards. And then Clyde will shake your hand there with the photography will be done there. May I ask my FAC team to please come up on the stage and help me with these awards. And I'd like to introduce you to them. If you'd like to, everybody I need on the stage, please. Thank you.
Just when I put that name in my mouth. How about it?
Okay, once again, let me introduce each one of you, each one of them to you. Well, you'll get a chance to, sir, don't worry. Dana Smith, Dan, Michael Broussard, he's from right here in Vegas, Nick Patel, Sandeep Thankar, Neil, and Subodh Patel. Please give them a big hand of applause. Thank you. We are ready here. As I read the names, we will please read the names, and if you would please come here. If you'd like to come this way, we'll shake the hands, and then photographs will be done with Clyde. Am I right, Clyde? Yeah. Okay. Bellingham, Washington. Marlton, Arkansas. Monterey, California. Fort Stockton, Texas. Ognala, Nebraska. Bloomington, Indiana.